Things your parents did, but you won't. According to Reddit, number 20. My mom used to severely limit my media intake. I get where she was coming from, trying to protect me from sexual ideas and violence when I was young. The problem was that it limited my knowledge of literally everything. I had a hard time fitting in because of it. I remember leaving my friend's birthday sleepover because going to see the Titanic was part of the party. I had never seen it. Why do they say the Titanic, homie? You know what I mean? Like, isn't the movie named just Titanic? The Titanic makes it seem like y'all are actually going to go see the ship, which is kind of weird. Whatever. You know, I still had never watched the movie. Being raised vegetarian certainly didn't help. I was always invited to my friends' houses for cookouts. I always had to explain that my mom won't let me eat anything. One time she grounded me for eating grapes at a friend's house, claiming that it would spoil my dinner, when in reality I was really just trying to be polite to the woman who was trying extra hard to accommodate a snack for me. I feel like my life could have gone in a completely different direction if I had been able to explore ideas more, to consider different lifestyles and be inspired from conflicts. I really cannot stand parents who are forcing their shitty vegan and vegetarian lifestyles onto their fucking children who definitely need nourishment, you know? When they are an adult and can make a choice about what lifestyle and, diet they want to have, my God, do that. But don't restrict your children from eating meat. What the fuck? Some people cannot handle even a little bit of power, man. And I guess that's the way that it goes. Hello to everybody in the stream chat. A feisty hello to Stripes, who seems to be up at this time. Stripes says, "What's stream boss look like? Why you asking, Stripes?" Posturing like that is the kind of flexing that a person might do if they were interested in stream boss. And I can't recall Stripes ever being stream boss. I said it. Hello to Unknown, Simon, Rachel, Dahlia, and Caution Tail. This will be a fairly quick list, but it's morning, so that's different. Number 19. Stop talking to them over a woman. What you mean stop talking? Like your parents just stopped talking to you because of a woman? Was this like your dad stopped talking to you because of a woman? Let them forget that I'm here for them and love them? What do you mean your parents let you forget that they were there for them? What does this mean, dude? What does this statement mean? You know? My dad was not a good dad, okay. I remember when I was a little, not a little, that's a whole different thing, you know what I'm talking about. Can I get a whip crack, please? We gonna have to change the color of that whip crack button. All right, thank you. Okay. I remember when I was little, after my parents got divorced, I would sit on our front steps with my little suitcase waiting for my father, because he'd tell me that he was coming to get me. My mom would get a call from my dad making some excuse as to why he couldn't come get me. She told me that he would break down and cry, and that she told me that she would break down and cry because she was the only one that would tell me that he wasn't coming, or basically that she was the one that had to tell me that she wasn't coming, and that she knew that I would be upset and likely cry. This happened a lot. Boo fucking who, my dude. I also remember when they made us start dialing area codes. I was probably 7 or so. I didn't know, so I dialed the 7-digit number, and it would just give me a busy signal. I tried to call him for hours. I would sit there and cry because I wanted my dad to just be my dad and didn't know that he was even alive. Turns out he was alive. He just didn't care to give his son a call. Jesus Christ, man. We get it. But what was this fluff in the beginning about, like, the area codes changing and, like, you forgetting to dial the area code so when you dialed it you'd get a busy signal? That's funny as hell. He's always so busy. No, you need to dial extra numbers now because area codes are a thing. Oh my god. I'm trying to be unbiased here, you know? It's messed up, yeah. The dad should have made more of an effort, but this all seems pretty sheltered, man. You know, sheltered probably being the wrong word, but I mean, like, growing up with a dad, without a dad sucks. My son will never experience that. I hug him and kiss him and tell him I love him all the time. Maybe too much, but I don't care. He's 5 and he'll be pushing me off him before long. I'd rather him be spoiled than go through what I went through. You know, some people might say that that's true parenting. Is making a kid that will love the world and nourish and spoil everybody so that they don't know the pain that you went through. You know, if you had a spoiled upbringing, you might grow up to neglect people around you in an obnoxious and oblivious way because you already knew that, but it had to be pain. Otherwise, you wouldn't know that separation. You wouldn't know the desire to make damn sure that other people don't go through what you went through. It's fucked up what I'm saying, isn't it? It's fucked up, but you know it's true. Number 18, throw a full beer can at my head with remarkable accuracy. Damn, he threw that beer can at that dude's head so hard that I can't even say the word remarkable without putting extra R's in there. But I challenge you to say remarkable that way. Remarkable. Stripe says, haha, me. Wait, to what? To the whole you have to know pain to know how to, like, not, you know, be that way to other people. Dr. Zen says, good morning, Kyle. Glad the morning stream before class. For the morning stream, but I'm curious, why stream now as opposed to the usual time? If I don't stream at the usual time, it's because I can't. And you should regard many of the streams that I do as a stream because I have the opportunity to. Yeah. Yup. Things come up. Sometimes I'm not well. Sometimes I need to take a break. Sometimes there's nothing for me to harvest. And if I were to force it, then you'd be able to tell. And, you know, as strange as the quality of these may be, you should always remember, regardless of whatever we're talking about, that it can always get worse. So number 18 on the things that your parents did, but you won't do. Throw a full beer can at a head with remarkable accuracy. With remarkable accuracy. So I guess you'd just have worse accuracy. You'd miss the kid. You could throw a beer can at a kid, but try not to hit him, okay? And a full beer can, that's wasteful. Are you sure he wasn't passing it to you? Here, kid, have a drink, you know what I mean? Stupid kid. If it's full, then it's for you. If it's for, you know how much I wish people would throw something full at me of money? Jeez. How are you guys doing today? You guys doing well? Everything making sense? Number 7, refusing to accept that my child has feelings. Every fucking time I'm criticized for playing games and enjoying my time. If they can't enjoy their life, then why should you? How are you kids not enjoying that your parents are trying so hard to get you to just, like, you know, not view them as the lovey-dovey piece of crap, you know? What do you want to do? Love your parents? Calm down. They need to piss you off occasionally so that you know that when you have kids, you shouldn't be like that. I'm telling you, there are kids right now that are born with a spoon in their mouth. They get everything that they want. They never need to, and you're going to have kids and you're just not going to get it. You got to get it, man. You got to get it. You ever watch a movie and in that movie, right before somebody does something too crazy, they have a flashback and they go, oh shit, but that thing that happened, man, I should probably think about the way I'm about to proceed. Your parents being assholes to you, that's your flashback that you would have right before a pivotal choice, right before some big thing you're supposed to do, and it'll set your ass on the right course. Your dads and your moms are like the heroes, the martyrs. They're the mentors that had to die so that you can make a decision that makes more sense. I'm not defending parents, but you wouldn't be where you are if it weren't for them getting all that gross sex on, unprotected on that ass. Number 16. My parents chose drugs over me. They left me with a babysitter that molested me for years, choke slammed me to the ground, dropped a knee in my chest, fracturing my sternum, tried to fight me for my smart mouth. Those are just a few gems from my wonderful childhood. Ooh, pretty loaded, pretty scary, pretty sad. Sounds like this person's lucky to be alive. But the real crazy thing about some people who have been through this kind of abuse at such an early age is that they can manage to even exist and function in everyday life without fucking dropping it or flipping it on everybody. You know what I mean? Like, your parents are miserable not because they've been, mercilessly raped or, put through a fucking meat grinder as far as life is concerned. They're actually living a fairly luxurious existence, not even low class or middle class, but like upper middle class. They don't need to want for things. If there was something they genuinely wanted, they could go out and get that. So what, they're in debt for a month or two, everything is available to them. But just because they're miserable, they need to make everybody miserable too. They got to bring you down kicking and screaming. They're like a crab in a barrel with a bunch of other crabs, and they're never going to get anywhere because they're always going to be grabbing at other people just as other people grab at them. But some of these people who have been through these terrifying experiences somehow wake up in the morning, they put on that face, they fake it, they make it, they talk to other people, and those other people would never know the types of shit that they've gone through because they can wear that mask. And they can be who they need to be, and they can find it in their heart and in their soul to be kind, to be sweet, to extend gratitude and kindness and be polite, in ways that even people close to you couldn't even remember. A lot of people talk, but they don't do. They tell you to be good and to do good, but they can't do it themselves. But some of these people, they've been through some shit. And as far as you're concerned, they should just be a fucking raving rabid monster, like an abused animal, in the corner of a cage. They should just thrash and lash out. But instead, some of them find a way to push through that, and their actions define who they become. So my heart goes out to them because they will carve and fashion a world in which hopefully these things don't happen to other people. They'll learn to guard their children and not mistreat them so that this kind of shit has a platform to happen again. But fuck me, man. We're all very lucky at the end of the day. Yeah, some of the shit we're going through is pretty intense, but at the very least, our parents weren't so into drugs that they were offering us up to people that were going to use us physically. And to those of you who aren't so lucky that maybe these things did happen to you, I apologize. And I hope that you find the strength to kick the asses of the people who don't even know what they're talking about. Because, I don't think there's anything that's more infuriating than dealing with people who talk mad shit when they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. They've never been through anything like that. They certainly don't know what you've been through, but they got shit to say. Pretty wild. Pretty wild. And I think the greatest thing that we can do is just reach a point where we don't bask in the schadenfreude, like we don't enjoy or, want to see other people fail. We just drop them, ignore these motherfuckers, let them fall out of our mind because they were never worth the time to take up space in our mind rent-free. Number 15. Tell them to come stay in the living room and then argue in front of them to have them as a witness. Oh boy, y'all lonely parents. Oh, y'all lonely. Have them stand and face the wall of the bedroom for 40 minutes while I lie in bed and watch something on the laptop. Why would you punish your kid by making them watch a wall? Hilarious. Drive dangerously in my car. Oh God. When the children are in the back seat to scare them? The dad really did this? Well, there you go. Stop allowing contact with my brother. Oh shit, I can't see. Oh no, it's gone. Oh God, I'm sorry. No. Yo! I just tried to open OBS 3 times and it did not come open, so I couldn't even see what that was. I know that it was stripes, thank you. Fuck you, OBS. What the fuck was that? I literally opened the window on the taskbar. I alt-tabbed twice to try to get this thing to come open. And it's all like, is this the window you're looking for? No, it isn't. You fucking trifling piece of shit, OBS. I should just be happy that the stream's even fucking, broadcasting, because OBS just has a mind of its own. Let me see here. Stripe said, did I get it? You already know she after that stream, boss. I can't even believe she followed through. I can't believe she followed through. It was $5. Girl, you think somebody just set you up for Stream Boss like that? Looks like you're going to have to give it a little more of that peachly frush. So I'm going to refresh just to let them know. YNK Rock is still very much the Stream Boss, ladies and gentlemen. Don't let anybody forget. The YNK has made my day in a way that make me salivate. Okay. So, as we continue with this list, Stripes, thank you for your contribution. Appreciate that $5 now. Back in the day, I used to be able to get a foot long for that price. Okay. Also, this parent would stop allowing contact with brothers and brother-in-laws because he was gay and alienate the whole family. Well, what do you want with the old generation, man? I'm not excusing their behavior. I'm not making it seem like, or belittling, the idea that how they are is wrong. But while you're living in these bastards' house, they got to be able to call the shots, because that's what, control is as far as these assholes are concerned. They've been born for this. They were living for this. They were living for the ability to just tell somebody else what to do. Makes them feel like a birdman, They wake up in the morning, the first thing they think about is, what can I command this little bastard to do? I demand, this is my house and my roof, and I'll pay for them clothes on your back, you dirty little motherfucker. You're gonna do what I tell you to do. I'll turn off the fucking internet here, I'll turn off the TVs, and I'll make you do whatever I want you to do. You better not tell anybody what I tell you to do. Dad, I've been recording this whole thing, man. What's wrong with you? Do you need penis pills? Do you have erectile dysfunction? No, I talk to me like in my house. This is my house. You gonna talk to me like that? Dad, your blood pressure, look at your vein right now. Oh my God, do you need some medication with your old ass? You're old as fuck. Do you need some medication, Dad? Nobody talks to me like that in my house. Sorry. As we continue up this list, nobody talks to me like that in my house. God, what would you people be without your house? Nothing. Uninteresting. Fucking. What do you have, old man? This house. What is your legacy? Does anybody know you? Does anybody know you? That job that gives you money, is that like your claim though, bro? Number 14. Make fun of me in front of company. It wasn't like malicious. It was just thoughtless. Now my mom always complains that I don't tell her anything. I literally told her once, this is why I don't tell you things. And it was like she'd never considered that I might not want everybody to know the business, yeah. It's funny because it's like, I think some parents aren't aware that they have nothing going on in their life and that all they really do is spend every second of every day in communication, talking about other people and what they got going on. So naturally, if somebody recognizes that behavior in you and they don't want their own business amplified, they wouldn't tell you. It's as simple as that. And the weird part is the parents would also do the same thing if they were in your shoes and recognized other people as just talking about other people as their whole fucking life. They would do the same thing. But I guess shoe on the other foot is impossible, damn it. Mad scientist, are you doing jello shots right now? Stripes, I'm so sorry that Stripes didn't get it. Stripes, I'm so sorry. Stripes, I'm so sorry. What I feel bad for now is that, you know, she probably wouldn't have even donated if she thought that she wouldn't get it. So now she's making me feel guilty, making me feel bad, like I've taken her money, when in fact, all you were looking for is stream buys. Is that all that matters to you? God, I can't believe it. Stripes. You know, I feel like such a terrible parent with you. Number 13. Physical abuse, mental and verbal abuse as well. My mother and stepfather commented on my body a lot. What, did they want to fuck you? Gross. And most importantly, I would never oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Come on. Y'all gotta be a sick motherfucker, you know what I mean? You gotta be a sick motherfucker. Cause here's the thing. Postpartum depression is a real thing. A lot of women are gonna have children, and it's not gonna occur. The thought isn't going to be, you know, in their brain. It's gonna be a realization. It's gonna be a hot epiphany that your life as it existed before is nowhere to be seen. And most girls, as rude as it is to say, are average. They are not tight-waisted, huge-assed, big-tittied women that would make most men break their neck when they walk into a fucking room. So now, the fact that they are average, combined with the fact that they are a mom and have a kid, will make their ass properly invisible to most men who are aware. Most women can't process the idea of that. They need to live it. They need to be in that situation and understand that before it'll really snap for their ass. And what else would this realization do but accompany some of these women going properly motherfucking crazy? And not like, oh, I'm gonna cry and be in my room and listen to some playlists and ignore my baby for a while crazy. But I'm talking about beating a baby crazy. I'm talking about potentially killing somebody crazy. I'm talking about showing up at like a ex or, you know, your like a potential partner's house and just like ruining everything that they own, potentially going after people associated with them. I'm talking absolutely crazy, because maybe they were used to being able to get attention from men that, you know, had nothing better to do. And now even they will not throw them that bone. So like a dog that they've become, they will bark. They will bite. They will piss on shit. Baby. Rhea says beating your baby for looking like the father is stupid common. It's a shame, man. It's a shame that these babies just become props in the lives of these women who were never parent material, and now unfortunately are granted these children unsupervised. And you know what, man? That kind of crazy is going to overcome us all, because sometimes it's innocent crazy, you know? You know what every parent does? They take their kid and they concoct some story to tell other people and go, look what my baby did. Look what my child said. Oh, you know, he came in here and he put all of this on this plate and said, Mama, I cooked you food. Your baby don't even talk yet and you making up stories like this. But that's just the bottom of the barrel. That's the mild, you know, innocent, harmless kind of silliness that a parent will be about. Properly crazy, you gonna hit that baby like it's old enough to learn a lesson? It's really not about the baby. It's about you. It's about your choices. It's about your shortcomings. It's about the things that you did wrong. Now that baby's an outlet for your anger, for your rage. As the baby grows up, it's growing up with you demonstrating constant malice towards it in a way that's just bizarre and strange. And only if this child represents, I want to say, something that you can benefit from, whether it's attention, whether it's a talent that will give you attention as its parent, whether it can potentially make you money, it's never going to be enough for you. Now the kid needs to be better than what you were. And what were you before this baby? When you think about it, what did people know you for? It's a real shame, you know? That's why most of these motherfucking kids need a 2-parent household. But the thing about some households is some people really are made for each other. And if one person's evil, then both of them could be. Dr. Zen says, Kyle, your improvised voice impressions are so entertaining that I'd animate them for you if I could. Would be really entertaining. My favorites are the ones with women and me and my boys. What the fuck? I don't even, offhand, I can't even recall. Stripe should be animating my stuff, but she ain't about that life. I've been trying to ask Stripes to find somebody to pay that. Here's what I want. I'm going to show y'all exactly what I want. So if any of you can figure it out or just, lead me in the right direction one day, it'll make a lot of sense. I'm going to show y'all real fast. I have made these like animated little videos in the past, right? And all I want is the ability to take this, right? And then make it so that the mouth, when I speak, moves into different positions. You know what I mean? That's all I want, is to have the mouth move in different ways when I speak. So it's basically like a little program that would just hear me talking, and while I am talking, just move the mouth. That's it. And I feel like I'd be able to do some stuff with that. And I know that with what I've been, YouTubing and Googling, I've been looking at auto lip sync is what I look up. Auto lip sync for, for speech. And the crazy thing is, I bet you there's a motherfucking filter on Snapchat or Instagram right now that for the most part does what I want. And it'll use an emoji to speak while I'm talking. All I need is that software on my computer to be able to make some videos with my silly little thing that Stripes animated for me a while back. But, I don't know where to begin. I don't know where to start. I don't know how to bing bong. I don't know who to ask. And even though Stripes does herself some hot furry commissions for loads of money, she apparently is not in touch with the right people to know where to begin with that. I guess I'll have to ask animators and see where I can go. Number 12 on this list, not explaining to my 12-year-old daughter about a woman, period. Bro, this is a really specific thing. It makes me wonder if when they were 12 years old, they went to their parents and were like, hey, what's going on? I'm bleeding. And the mom was just like, ha ha ha. Well, I guess you'll just have to figure it out. Now sweep all of this up. And no woman who bleeds gets to sleep on a bed in my house. You will hang from the ceiling on this hook that I have fashioned. I don't want to hang from the ceiling on a hook, Mom. Yo, you didn't have to take it that far. But we'll never know because this is not a lot of information. Some entries are just short like that. Yo, Rhea says this is how Carrie started. Guess who's never seen Carrie? I said it. I've never seen it. Culturally, I understand that the girl ended up with blood on her, and it was like a story of them, they teased her until she was like, well, you know what, motherfuckers? I guess it's about that time. Let the bodies hit the floor. Yeah, bro. Carrie that's a real woman, They trying to empower women in all these movies today by just gender swapping them and making them immediately like unstoppable and all powerful. No. We should watch a good 70s or 80s movie where the whole movie is just a woman getting shit on, like Incredible Hulk style. You're nothing. You're so ugly and flat.
And fucking frumpy, look how big your fucking nose is. Look how wide apart your eyes are. What man would even fuck you when he was drunk? Better luck with your stepdad if you get one.
Just like some of the hottest bullying you've seen this side of even the internet these days, right? And then this girl just goes,
wow, I'll just kill you all.
it's a joke, YouTube, chill. It's the premise of a movie. Movies are fine, you know? We have media. Frumpy Bloody Bitch the movie.
They fucked up this time. But they won't see anything when there's blood in their eyes.
That's a hell of a tag.
It was me that they despised, but they can't see with blood in eyes.
Rated PG-13. Sorry, we gotta fuck the R rating, guys. We gotta try to get more money. We're not gonna get enough money if it's R rated, you know. Even though Logan and Deadpool have shown us that we can make R rated movies. Come on, rated R. Fuck these kids. Fuck them kids. The movie. All right. Frumpy Bloody Bitch 2. The Bloodening. Number 11. All right. My parent asked for money, especially now knowing how much my mother spends on pointless things, and then wonders why they don't have money. So they were asking their kids for money, dude. Just annoying, and I don't feel bad anymore. My father busts his ass to make money, and she just blows it all. Man, y'all gotta be careful who you marry, and women, y'all gotta be careful who you marry. You understand? Jeez. I don't think there's anything weirder than somebody who ain't good with money. You know? And I don't mean that in a very light way. I mean somebody who would just take everything that they have and blow it. I'm talking about people who gamble and don't know when to stop. You know? You put a certain amount of money in you establish a budget for something, and then you go out and you spend that. You establish a budget for what you're going to take to a casino and just have a good time, and then you spend that. That's totally acceptable. That's totally reasonable. But when it's just like, oh, I have money in my bank account, time to spend it all on something. What the hell are you doing? Come on now, especially when that's not going to top up regularly. That's why I got to thank you guys, man. Without you, shit, I'd be out here struggling. Paying these bills, getting these groceries, slapping myself in the mouth when I look in the mirror. You know, that's how I wake up, you know. Some of us need a little bit of a electro charge, licking a D battery, you know what I mean? You guys don't even know anything about licking D? Come show me. Give me that lesson. Number 10. Neglected me in the crib for days in the hot sun, to the point that I had maggots in my diapers. I guess this is a creepy list now. Neglected me in the crib for days in the hot sun until I had maggots in my diapers. Sent me to school with scratches and bruises. Hit me directly in the head with things. Threatened to kill me, treated me like a complete failure in my 10 years without questioning why. That says teen, bro. My God, the abuse is reaching through this story and into me. I hate their parents too now. When I got taken away and put into a foster home, what the fuck? When I was taken away and put into a foster home, the foster mom molested me. I'm not having kids. Nigga, I'm right there with you. And it doesn't make you a coward to not want to bring anybody into this sick fucking world. But that's because I'm unstable and I tend to isolate. Holy shit, boy. Can we get away from this list? I didn't think it was going to be that intense. God damn. I don't like your story, but I just want to give you an upvote because what the hell else are we going to do, buddy? Oh my God. My neck is really in pain. I may need pain relievers this bad. Should I take drugs like that? I don't normally take drugs like that. but it hurts. My neck hurts. Number 9, spank me with a wooden spoon until I give in to whatever they were asking. Never will I ever. Some people can't take no for an answer. But they'll die alone just the same. Number 8. My ex-dad, stepdad, had no issues punishing me and my brothers in questionable ways. I have a scar on my back from when he took a branch that was on fire from out of a fire pit and would whack the hell out of me with it. One time he was pinning me down and would let my sister repeatedly punch me in the nose because I apparently upset her. I remember one time our deep freeze got left open and all the meat de-thawed, and he whipped me and my brother until one of us confessed. Turns out it was him, after all, during a drunk night, and he wanted something to eat. Seraphin Bear says wooden spoons still exist. Bitch, have you never cooked anything? You think, what? You wait a minute. You're a man, Seraphin Bear? What you mean wooden spoons don't exist? I have about 3 wooden spoons in my kitchen, and I use them all the time for cooking. Be scraping up the bottom of they fucking, listen. What y'all don't know. Seraphin, I can't believe that. I can't believe you just said that. I can't believe you just said that. If we judge the world by what you do and don't have, Seraphin, and then assume that everybody else worked the same way, come on now. Come on now. That's like assuming nobody has something just because I don't have it. What the fuck? Boy. It hurts me to hear you say that. Omen Origins. Somebody in here making me sad on that wooden spoon tip. You know, on the tip of the wooden spoon, baby. Goddamn. Goddamn. You've really saddened me today. So we continue to number 7. If my dad found out that I had a crush on a girl, he'd tease me and make me feel embarrassed about it. It made me feel like I could never go to him for advice on girls. You should have just started dating men, dude. Start talking about men, having a lot of gay man posters in your room. You a grown nigga and you teasing your boy about girls. You know what I mean? What is your kid, 6 years old? You know what I'm talking about? Sounds so gay. My parents did this to the point that I struggle to talk to girls even though I'm ace. That meaning asexual? I mean, who asked? Niggas dying to tell everybody. Why are you telling me this? I'm telling everybody. Number 6, comparing my grades and successes with my siblings. I feel like it can be really disheartening and discouraging for one that doesn't perform as well. I mean, listen, one of the best ways to get back at parents who really don't understand what the hell they're doing and saying all the time is to go as far in the opposite direction as you can out of spite. Fuck them. That'll learn them. You know what I'm talking about? That will learn them good. Now we're talking. So, I'm not doing as good as them, huh? Well, I guess things are about to get creepy in here. Let me get like an evil laugh. Can we get like a witch laugh? Witch. I don't want to click any of these buttons. I really don't. I know one of these buttons are going to be really. Let me see. Is that enough? No. What if I just type creepy?
You have no power here.
What the fuck was that? That's some bitch going, you have no power here. Forget it. Okay? Sorry. Because I incorporated that other song onto the playlist and didn't tell it to loop the one song. It flowed right back into it again. It won't happen again. My dad yelled at me for complaining about my broken arm. I didn't know it was broken at the time. He just screamed at me to stop whining about the pain. I was 10 years old. Still mad about that. I would never be so short-tempered with my kids and actually listen to them when they say something is wrong. Well, thank you God for that experience so that you'll actually listen to your kids. You have to wonder, you have to wonder if the last generation didn't do such a shit job raising their kids. If we would have, if we would have been able to correct everything, I think most people will, and this is, you can take this to the bank, all right? I believe most people will tolerate a certain amount of abuse, okay? Especially if it's in like small doses, especially if it is not too back to back. If it's not, the frequency is a big deal. You can get away with a lot of abuse. It's when you go overboard and you go a little too far, it's happening too frequently, that you start to get a little bit of pushback. You start to encounter some resistance, and people in fact start to question, is this normal? Do I deserve this? Am I really the problem? And then maybe the cat starts to get out of the bag. People start to say, this is something that I have to put up with all the time. And other people will go, bitch, what? That's not something people should have to get. And listen, they might have made it through their whole life not saying a damn thing about it if some of these motherfuckers didn't go too far. But shit, look where we are. Look what the internet has allowed for us to do. Put these shitty parents on blast for making us their personal fucking, whipping post. We out here to punch and bag for you and your problems. Bitch, these problems are here because you brought them here, though. Oh, you brought us into the world and you could take us back out? I bet you wish you could. It's too late, motherfucker. What if I told you one of the only reasons a lot of parents even kept these little bastards alive so hard is because they didn't want to live with the shame of knowing that they were baby killers. They lived their whole life like a basic bitch, like an Instagram, Facebooking, fucking getting the attention of all of these corny ass strangers' life. So now, if they killed their baby, there'd be tons of people to fucking know. But you know what? Most of us live in a life where we got such a small amount of friends that if we had a kid and then that kid died, maybe nobody will ask us questions. Nobody asks us questions on a daily basis as it is. Have a baby, y'all. Because if something happened, who's gonna ask you questions? I'm kidding. But you get where I'm coming from. Omen Origin says, why do these types of people even procreate? They ain't got nothing better to do. And they're negligent, what's fun for them, they really don't process, could potentially become a lifetime of a job, is what raising a kid is. Number 4, my parents couldn't talk to each other after they got divorced, so they used me as, like the guy in the middle. Cool. Tell your mother this, tell your father that. Fucking grow up and talk to each other. I'm not gonna be your telephone. Jeez. Why didn't you just bend it to your, it's like an opportunity. Mom says you're fat and that you should buy the specific kinds of things at the grocery store that I like. But he said that it's because you're fat, so that you couldn't and you can't lose the weight. So, and you're too scared and poor And he said that, you know, that's why you don't get the stuff that I like. Also, he said he gonna buy me a bunch of shoes because you too poor to get them. Yep. And this video game that I like too, man. He said you scared to leave the house because I'm not gonna throw a party, but you know, get the fuck out, get out of here, just get out. Rhea says, love you, see you soon. I wonder what she was doing, but she's got to go now. Number 3, when I was 3, I slammed my door. They took the door off the hinges and refused to ever put it back on. We had to move to a different house before I got a door over a decade later, and I had to move out before I had a door with a lock. I would never destroy my kids' privacy like that. Well, when you're dealing with sick fucking parents, that's what's up, baby. Sick. You trying to see your kid at all times, man? It's shit like that that really encourages a child to fly away and forget their parents forever, man. Some parents, they think they want their kids out of their house, but boy, oh boy, you gonna miss them when they gone. You gonna miss them kids when they gone, and they're gonna be so done with you, because the world, as they embrace and experience it away from the parents, will be like something out of a fucking dream. It'll be like a drug taking them to the highest of highs for the first time. But nope, they'll get to go to sleep and wake back up and still be in the midst of this dream of not having to fucking stress over what they're gonna do and how they need to hide this and what they gotta be careful and walk on eggshells to say, bitch, they're away from you now. And that existence will be like nothing they could ever imagine. And literally just the thought of the parents again will make them just, you know, the life will just fucking flow out of their ass. Kid's 3 years old. Of course he's gonna be silly, stupid, tantrums, banging on shit. You taking the door off the hinges? Okay, cool, you've made your point. Week goes by, month goes by, years goes by, 5 years goes by, a decade goes by. You got a 13-year-old with a fucking no hinges on the door? That ain't weird? Y'all don't feel weird about that? You know? Trust me, I know better than anybody the way that the internet works. I know you want to keep an eye on them little bastards. Figure some shit out. Maybe look up a YouTube tutorial, block some websites, do what you gotta do, motherfucker, but the door off the hinges, maybe you deserve what you get. Shit like that'll make a kid rise up in the middle of the night and kill their parents. I'm not saying that I condone that kind of shit, but bitch, you know where it's coming from. Y'all trying to make a serial killer? Or you trying to raise a kid? You trying to raise a kid, or are you trying to make a serial killer? Taking a kid's door off the hinges will be some shit you're gonna fucking live to regret. Trust me, parents. Trust me. But a lot of people aren't capable of thinking forward. A lot of people aren't capable of thinking, period. And that's why we are where we are. Number 2, my mom faked cancer. Boy, it just gets better and better. I really didn't think I'd read anything like that. My mom faked cancer for 2 years when I was in high school. Even shaved her head. Haven't spoke to her in 12 years. She disgusts me. Now, what you got to think to yourself, my nigga, is what was going through her brain. If there was anything in a brain that could justify the idea of faking cancer, was it for attention? Was it to try to make the kids, you know, treat her a specific way? Now that's a real head scratcher. Really makes you think. Fake cancer, ma'am. I'm just not sure I understand. And you don't seem to understand. Number 1, okay? Control everything. I don't necessarily have a helicopter mom, but she's definitely controlling. I'm 20 years old, and she cried and told me that I was being selfish when I told her I wanted my SSC and my birth certificate when I moved a few states away. You're telling me this bitch cried when you asked her for your social security card and birth certificate? Why? This piece of paper is this bitch's life or something. I own you. You don't understand. I own you. No. I own you. Me. These bitches must think they gonna live forever. That's the comedy, really. They must think they're going to live forever. So, I don't know how to file my own taxes. I never did anything. I would have preferred her tell me more things and help me do things rather than do it all herself and keep me out of the loop. You got to understand that this is a tactic that a lot of people use to exert control over another person, you know? And their hope and their subliminal belief is that the longer they keep you unaware of these things, the longer you'll have to keep going back to them for something. But it has a negative effect. And sometimes it has the opposite effect. A lot of, this is why they call us the YouTube generation, because we're fucking done with you people. We're so fucking done. It's really weird. They're the types of people to know nothing about some things to the point where they have to ask you for help on certain things. But then in the midst of you doing what you do, because you know better, they'll be trying to correct you, trying to micromanage, trying to hover over and tell you this or tell you that, bitch. Either defer to somebody else's better judgment and shut the fuck up, or don't ask. How about both? You know what I mean? It's really funny. This bitch cried when she got asked for the birth certificate. Please. Don't teach your kids how to do some shit. They'll learn it from somebody. They will learn that shit from somebody, baby. Ooh, a Pornhub's ad is at the very top. Am I subscribed to this? Wow. I wonder when I subscribed to that. Nice. Somebody's like, can I get the sauce for this? Former White House ethics chief reveals disturbing Ivanka Trump emails. What's so disturbing about them? Comment section. Let's take a look. For those who are curious what this is about and don't want to just crack off a lazy joke, the emails show that she was effectively working as a White House employee even before she was actually hired as one. This is much larger as a security breach than any of the things the Republicans attacked Hillary for, and they were doing it within the first month of the presidency. And they'll get away with it too, because what are we going to do about it? What are we going to do about it? I guess we got to be willing to burn down some buildings before... The Kyle channel does not condone the act of burning down any buildings, rioting, or looting, or anything like that, but... Kyle himself extending his opinion in the direction of my own channel, on which I should probably be granted the right to express my own opinion. I do not believe that we will establish any kind of change unless we go a little bit further than the peaceful statements that we've been making, bruh. I'm not saying that we should. I'm saying that change perhaps will not occur without it. So this dude, right, committed a crime, and now he's being charged for that crime. And now a whole bunch of cops are throwing tantrums. They're like, we're not gonna take it. It's really funny. Some cops must just be incapable of viewing themselves as committing a crime. Like, when you commit a crime, you are now a criminal. Doesn't matter if you're a cop. You can be both. You can be both, police. Oh, boy. This is so funny. Whatever, police. Whatever. It's like, y'all Pikachu facing now, but y'all made yourself this way. Here is half of my Star Wars helmet collection. I bet you most girls, if they walked into a room like this, they would realize that they fucked up. You know what I mean? yes, a lot of this shit is old school Star Wars from before Star Wars sucked. But then there's a motherfucking, you know, what is that? That's a Rey poster out there. Ugh, dude, no, bro, no, whoa, ugh. Yeah, fucked up dudes. Drunk man assault and shoot at police during traffic stop. Pretty rad, bros. We can't just watch a video of somebody shoot at people. Can we? Nobody was hurt. They don't post stuff where people get hurt. Dude, this guy is tipsy as a motherfucker. Can you get this thing out of my way? You're so bad. I remember police activity. Didn't they shut that YouTube channel down? They shut everything down. I heard they stopped in live PD and the cop show. Bad boys. Whoa, whoa, what is happening? Racist inbred boomer gets slapped. Serial pervert con man attacks reporter.
If you go and ask the deuce, I'll tell you.
We have no idea who you are. You're a serial pervert con man.
The wrong thing. You would have got this place cleaned up.
Serial pervert con man, aren't you? That's who you are.
Not today, mate. I'm a serial pervert con man, and I'm gonna attack you good. You get over here, boy. I'm a slippery piggy I am. You'll never catch him.
Cops are just there.
Oh, dude. Well, who's he waving at? Does he have, come on, boys. You have boys he's gonna chase him? Aw, he really did fall over.
Good one.
Owie. Owie.
Man, I hope we can train the young kids to be fast enough to outrun their greasy big boy attackers. You can't say that. Baton wielding mother breather. Ugh, why do you say that? Why do you say that?
You walked out between the cars. I have my little...
Why do you have a baton? What's happening here? The fuck? I don't like TikToks with people freaking out. Put that shit on Snapchat. You know? TikTok isn't for that. They'll delete it. Okay? Man, this whole page is getting wild. What's going on normal public freakouts? I would like to see that. Oh, sorry. This woman was harassed for having less than $100 of groceries.
Hey y'all, these cops out here fucking with us because they think we stole some damn groceries. They got the whole receipt. My license and ID. My son in the car over some damn groceries.
Bruh. I just don't understand why police think they're invincible. Why?
A receipt, they're investigating the receipt, man.
Bruh. 2 Karens caught stealing a canopy.
Is that yours?
Yeah, but we don't know how to do it.
Oh, you need some help?
Do you know how to do it?
Yeah, this is our stuff.
This is yours?
Yes.
Yeah, it's ours. Get the fuck out of here.
This is ours.
No, it is. This is all ours. All of it. The chairs, the bag, this is all our stuff. My kids. Yep, that's my kids. I'm sorry.
Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here now. Yeah. Wow. When you old as hell and you just trying to steal a bunch of shit. This is one of my favorites. And he just walks up and is like, this is all our stuff. And they're just like, well, what are we going to do now? I mean,
It's okay.
it's okay. Get the
We'll
fuck.
let it slide.
Get the
I'm
fuck.
glad I made it in time.
I'm not making it slide. I'm telling you.
No,
Get the fuck out of here.
no, step away from my shit.
What you
How
mean?
about
What you mean? Turn the goddamn camera off, Karen. You the one out here trying to steal people's shit, And you would have mad shit to say if it was some black people trying to do this.
No, step away from my shit. How about that?
Yeah.
You know what? I will, and then I'm gonna take that camera and put it in the grass. Are you gonna like that?
Thief.
Step back. Stop it. Stop it.
Thief.
Seriously?
Yes.
Thief. Damn, why didn't you capture that assault? There's some money in that. Her man would have to pay for how dumb of a bitch she'd be in putting her hands on people when she the one stealing. I was just recording for my safety, Your Honor, and rightfully so, as you can see, this monkey of an old, haggardy, fucking shapeless slut just immediately went into rabid frothy mode, was like, I'm the one in the wrong, but I don't like to be videotaped while I'm doing so. I'm gonna attack you. How about if I throw it in the grass on this beach where there's nothing but sand? I'm crazy. Can you get this?
Can I fucking help you? Yes.
What the hell? I mean, live your life, okay? Whatever it takes. You think these people gonna have a meltdown in a couple of months? Black man arrested for not having a bell on his bike. Boy, it's still gonna be very racially charged on public freakouts for a while, and that is unfortunate. But it's the life that we live, I hope everybody's having a fantastic day. That things continue to make a lot of sense. I'm gonna go figure out, the pain that I'm enduring. Whether I'm gonna have to take pain medication. Oh, it hurts so bad. Oh, damn, that neck is bad. And I have to pray it's just like I slept in a really weird and fucked up way. Should I even take the pain medication? I need to get some more of that good-ish. You know what I mean? That fucking stuff. Just make me relax. Swim, dude. Dude, I almost opened up some stuff, dude. Ooh. Ooh. I kind of want to see that. Give me another one, dope bitch. Oh, those are pretty. They're boobies. Okay, so you guys have a fantastic, my brain totally autopiloted when I opened that too. That's wild. 58-year-old man arrested for purchasing and eating soiled underwear. Gross. I just want to purchase and man, when can I sell my underwear, guys? Who's gonna buy my underwear for $50? Come on. And they can be yours. And there can be yours. An employer locked an employee in a toilet for 6 days? Yo, the world sucks. Holy shit. Somebody said you can survive 78 days without food. I like that everybody's going in on this lady. Yeah, it's fucked up that she was like trapped somewhere for 6 days. But the idea that you're just like, I gotta do this. It's been like 2 hours, man, chill. No. It's not funny. It's not funny. Oh no, it's bad. What happened? Needs to be more tweetable. Boomer humor. Thank you. What a, oh my god. The danger of texting while driving. Okay. I found this gem in my local newspaper. I tweeted you Happy Father's Day. I posted it on Facebook, snapped a pic for Instagram, and sent you a Snapchat, and you still just want a hug? Hey, I'm retro like that. Oh, God. Let's get out of here, man. These are some groaners, boy. Oh, Bob's a carrier of intelligence, but he's asymptomatic. Gee, that's like a coronavirus joke now. Yo, man. The governor came by and was thirsty, so he named me an essential business. Please tell me a quick funny story about a cat falling off a table. Describe a baseball highlight reel to me. Come on, I forgot how boring you guys are. Oh, God, the internet didn't go out, dude. What's wrong with you? One for mommy, one for daddy, one for granny, one for big sister, one for secretary, one for girl at drugstore, one for receptionist, and one for sister-in-law. Ha 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 ha. Somebody said, that's a lot of Viagra for what seems to be a 30 to 40-year-old man. Somebody else said the dating apps never work for him. He sits alone in the dark all night, scrolling endlessly, never getting any interest. Hey, he texts again. No response. He stumbles to the fridge and decants the last of the boxed wine. He uses it to wash down another Viagra, just in case. It's so hard to keep it up these days. His doctor suggested that it might be all the drinking, but the drinking is all he has left. So Viagra it is. And I wish you all a wonderful afternoon. I should play something, but dedicate a whole day to it. That'd be weird. Do me a favor and go subscribe to me on Twitch, because I feel like I'm going to be warming up to the idea of having some very spicy secret streams. But they're going to be like long streams, man. I'm talking like all day or all night type shit. So if that's what you get down on, check me out on Twitch. G Van Arsdale, stop clowning, dude. I'm not playing The Last of Us 2 because I respect myself. Like, what the fuck? What kind of stupid shit is that? Why do you care? You really care, G Van? That is a game with like a roided out tranny motherfucker that you are forced to play the majority of. I don't have a problem with them being transgender. I have a problem with a lot of people saying that the characters are all unlikable, which is exactly what you'd expect. It's gonna be a true shame anybody playing that game that liked the first one expecting this to be anything other than the kind of woke garbage that's ruining every movie that is in the entertainment industry these days. It is gonna be that lazy. Just a game where it's like, hey man, but what if you were a woman instead? G-Van says it looks dark and murdery. Well, if that appeals to you in a capacity that doesn't get old in like 20 fucking minutes, dude, I hope that you can enjoy it. I hope that it can enjoy it, because it's, trust me. And buy it if you want to buy it. You're your own person, you're your own man, live your life. But I implore your dumbass, because I've already seen the game. I've already seen the leaks, I've already seen the ending. It is really unsatisfying shit. It's really unsatisfying shit. But what I'm saying is, I hope that you wait and listen to what some objective people have to say. You've been on the internet a long time. What you should do is have a group of people whose opinions you trust. Not shills, not people who are going to be paid and then give a specific opinion because, oh, you know, that's what they're paid to do. They wouldn't want to screw up their connections when it comes to the next abortion that they need to go fucking get attention for. You need to just wait and see what people have to say, because bro, that tranny Brokeback Mountain scene in there, pretty stupid. The ending, pretty stupid. And without spoiling anything, I will say this. My favorite take on The Last of Us 2 is, it would be like if Batman had his parents killed and spent his entire life murdering everyone, and then when he found the people who killed his parents, he spared them. That's what The Last of Us 2 is. It's less of a video game, and it's more of a movie that you gotta keep unpausing because the game keeps pausing itself. So, I mean, if you're a simp, motherfucker, go play that game, go love it. But, you know, some of us waiting for good shit like Cyberpunk. Ask me about Cyberpunk, my dude. You in here shilling for The Last of Us. There's too many wholesome memes on my damn page, he said, clicking into the wholesome memes page. Oh god, it has its own fucking theme, and look how gross it is. Oh my god, it's Belle Delphine in the chat. I love you, Belle Delphine. Just kidding, I don't really care for that lady. Guitar Slinger says, what's up? Nothing much, man. Thinking about what the hell I'm gonna do later. How do I get rid of this, Okay, I click that. Okay, no more subreddit style. Dope. Hide sidebar. This meme makes me happy. Me making one of my first memes. Redditors with a lot of karma liking my post because I'm new and they want to be nice. Love you, Belle. Omen Origins, thank you for the respects. You gotta pay him. You gotta pay him. Bro, I will say that I'm excited for the next week because I'm following a lot of people whose takes are genuinely amusing, genuinely interesting, funny shit. I cannot wait for this abortion of a 25-hour long, just mediocrity infused. Do you want to know what it is? The gaming community reached a point where we started laughing at Cliff Bleszinski. Gears of War 1 was dope, Gears of War 2 was cool, Gears of War 3 was okay, but then he started huffing his own farts in the way of thinking that he was the only one bringing a gritty, real, my game has cursing and swearing and chainsaws in it experience, and it's like, bro, your game isn't dope because it has those things, you know, there's other shit going on. I just don't know where to begin. I don't know where to begin. So now we got this abortion that's coming out and it's going to be real good stuff. Did somebody make these? They're adorable. And they look really simplistic. But they look really good. The legendary dogs. You know I love my Suicune. I think Entei looks good though. Not like here, just like in general as a Pokemon. I'm also not playing Pokemon. I don't know who was asking that in the Discord, but you got your answer. GTA protagonist then, I just killed my asshole boss, and now the city is mine to rule. GTA protagonist now, my son is annoying. Well, Trevor is the wonderful, I guess Trevor is really just a stand-in for the GTA players, honestly. Hey. Pistachio. Guys, can I be honest? I've never had a pistachio. I just know that the ice cream is disgusting. Is there anybody in here that likes pistachio ice cream? I'd like to interest you in a fight. You pick the venue. We'll get down to it. Irish midget accused of posing as a leprechaun to extort sex from 26 women in exchange for a pot of gold. My God, when you know what to tell people, man, when you know who to prey on, you know, let me see here. Surely this isn't a crime, you know, no more of a crime than selling something expensive to a stupid person, you know, like selling The Last of Us to people who, you know, refuse to look up any information on it. Amusing. Well, I just want to shut my eyes and put something in my ears until the game comes out and then I'm going to play it. I'm not stupid. Do you have any cardboard that I may eat? That's what people sound like. I'm trying to get into The Last of Us right now. At what point do people start taking responsibility for their own actions? That's what I'm saying, nigga. You agree to bang somebody because you think you're going to get a pot of gold. When it's all said and done and there's no pot of gold, maybe it's your fault. That's terrible to say, but he didn't hold you at gunpoint. Does he have a little green suit with gold trim? Jeez, man. Yo, I want to see upset women in the comment section here. So for once, I'm actually going to go ahead and try to sort by controversial. Let's see. Somebody said I gotta believe that women are smarter than this, and that's downvoted to 0. Y'all are cruel. Dumb bitches. Ooh, rude. Come on. Oh, boy. The others, holy shit, the professor has AIDS. The girl that has an A on everything. This is just a Zoomer fucking meme page, isn't it? This page is for Zoomer memes. We went from boomer humor to Zoomer memes. What game is this? I don't know this game. Wait, what the fuck is this? Let go, Velmy. Gotta save your dad again. He's so coward, mommy. Oh. There it is. There's your cursed image for today, ladies and gentlemen. Bell said it. Oh, there it is. There you go. Oh, we can end the stream now. He's so coward, mommy. Oh, I gotta save that. Oh my god. Thumb looking thick. They animated the butt through the skirt like it's just see-through or something. Oh, man. Yabba dabba, don't miss the next stream, guys. Get into the Discord and get them notifications of when it goes live. Since I could just stream it anytime, apparently. Love you. See you soon. Keep it perky. Bye. Don't hit me, Dia. Don't hit me. Dia? Dia just woke up. Do you have anything to contribute? Tell them from the heart, Dia.
My calves hurt.
Your calves hurt because of the exercises we did yesterday? They're gonna hurt more after the exercises we do today. Yeah, push it to the limit. Push it to the limit. Alright, also, people who are off the stream, you know, I love you. I appreciate your support. I think you're incredible. I do want to give a thanks to Koopaling, who may not have had the opportunity to join the stream, but I did get a lovely headset from. Thank you, Koopaling. I love you. I also want. What the fuck? Hey. What the fuck? Hey. I also want to say thank you to Jade, who gave a blanket that was on the wish list that I just gave to Dia, and now she loves it. And I'll take pictures of her. Thank you, the G-Man, for the, Thank you, the G-Man, for the follow on Twitch. You know, I appreciate that. You're badass. Fuck. Okay. My calves hurt. Alright, everybody. Love you to death. Stay classy. Stay perfect. Stay beautiful like Belle. With the bathwater, y'all. Bye. Where's my thing? This is cursed.